Maverick businessman John McAfee, who invented the first commercial computer security software, is currently fighting extradition to America on multi-million-dollar tax evasion charges while being detained in a Spanish jail. The 75-year-old has now been charged by a U.S. federal court with money laundering and scalping through allegedly using his million-strong social media following to illegally pump and dump cryptocurrencies while secretly being paid to promote initial coin offerings, or ICOs, he touted to his fans. Pump and dump schemes are a common fraudulent practice in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Users will often coordinate on Discord and Telegram channels, sometimes with upwards of 100,000 members, researchers say, though McAfee's indictment may signal that regulators are going after these schemes more aggressively. McAfee and Watson exploited a widely used social media platform and enthusiasm among investors in the emerging cryptocurrency market to make millions through lies and deceptions, said U.S. Attorney Audrey Strauss in a statement. The defendants allegedly used McAfee's Twitter account to publish messages to hundreds of thousands of his Twitter followers, touting various cryptocurrencies through false and misleading statements to conceal their true, self-interested motives. The pair allegedly ran their scheme between December 2017 to October 2018. McAfee used his verified Twitter account to recommend a coin of the day or coin of the week. The indictment says McAfee claimed to have no stake in these altcoins. In reality, McAfee would allegedly buy large quantities beforehand using Bitcoin, then offload them again after his followers had driven up the price. McAfee and Watson are facing 7 charges, each count carrying between 5 and 20 years in prison. The criminal charges include wire fraud, conspiracy to commit commodities and securities fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. McAfee, known for founding the eponymous antivirus company, was already arrested last year on separate tax evasion charges. The Securities and Exchange Commission sued him in October for fraudulently promoting initial coin offerings, or ICOs. And in 2019, a court ordered him to pay $25 million for allegedly ordering the 2012 killing of his neighbor in Belize. McAfee has denied involvement and refused to pay the funds. These charges add yet another layer to his alleged crimes. His arrest last October at Barcelona Airport, where he was about to board a flight to Turkey, followed his indictment in June for tax evasion and willful failure to file tax returns in the U.S. between 2014 and 2018, despite reportedly earning millions from consulting work, cryptocurrencies, and selling the rights to his life story. Cryptocurrencies are digital currencies that can be used to buy goods and services, but use an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transactions. They are unregulated and attract speculators looking to make profits. The latest charges were filed in the Manhattan Federal Court in New York, alleging the pair bought the cryptocurrency assets before promoting them on Twitter. According to the U.S. Justice Department and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, they would then sell the assets as soon as McAfee's endorsements saw prices rise. That amounted to having exploited a widely used social media platform and enthusiasm among investors in the emerging cryptocurrency market to make millions through lies and deception, said federal prosecutor Audrey Strauss. In the cryptocurrency cases, authorities have claimed that McAfee touted assets including Verge, Redcoin, and Dogecoin as part of a coin of the day or coin of the week tweet from around December 2017 through February 2018. The tech giant made his fortune inventing McAfee VirusScan in the 1980s, which he later sold to Intel for $100 million. He has reportedly spent much of the last decade sailing outside U.S. jurisdiction on his luxury yacht, the Freedom Boat, but was arrested in Spain, where he says he was traveling on his British passport, courtesy of his forced birth and English mother. McAfee, who describes himself on social media as a lover of women, adventure, and mystery, has hit back at the new charges on his Twitter account, saying, "Much of the new allegations from the feds are about my coin of the day. For a few days in 2017, I chose coins I believed had value. One of them was Doge, now being touted years later by Elon Musk. The coin has increased well over 1,000% since I chose it. not a pump and dump. He added, "My team evaluated every promotion based on management, business plans, and potential. No one could have foreseen the altcoin market crash. We were paid in the same coins that crashed. The SEC allegations are overblown. My belief in the coins I promoted is exemplified by Dokademic, the coin I promoted the most. Even as it crashed, I held every single coin allocated to me. I never sold a single coin. I believed in the company to the very end." He has previously said from his jail cell, "I am a libertarian. Many in our party believe that taxing income is unconstitutional. I have refused in principle to file returns or voluntarily pay taxes for 10 years, and for 10 years have informed the IRS of my refusal and my reasons. The income tax has done nothing but bloat the machinery of our government. I will not be complicit in this madness by overtly supporting it by filing my required tax returns." After selling his shares in his eponymous software giant in the 1990s, McAfee had multiple run-ins with the law. He fled to Belize after the 2008 recession and was then named a person of interest in the murder of his neighbor there. He has denied any involvement in the killing, and he has never been arrested or charged with a crime. Last year, he admitted to not paying taxes in a video posted on Twitter, where he also said he was fleeing the country and running for president in exile. In his short-lived presidential campaign as a libertarian, McAfee touted cryptocurrency as a way to prevent governments from collecting income taxes. He was eventually arrested on tax evasion charges in Spain and faces separate civil charges from the SEC for allegedly fraudulently touting ICOs. In this new indictment, McAfee and Watson face 7 counts: conspiracy to commit commodities and security fraud, conspiracy to commit securities and touting fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and 2 counts each of conspiracy to commit wire fraud and substantive wire fraud. Watson was arrested Thursday night in Texas, officials said. During roughly this same stretch of time, McAfee and his associates also used Twitter to promote 7 initial coin offerings, a fundraising mechanism for new cryptocurrencies. The alleged impropriety is straightforward here as well. Prosecutors say that McAfee and his team members were paid a combined $11 million in Ethereum and Bitcoin, along with a chunk of altcoins, to plug those ICOs on Twitter. The first of these came on December 20, 2017, when McAfee told his Twitter followers that Sether, which had just launched, was a world-changing coin and a world-changing concept. A follower asked him if he was paid to promote ICOs in that manner. McAfee replied that he was not. In truth, prosecutors say he had exchanged direct messages in the preceding days in which he secured payment for Team McAfee of 30% of the total funds raised in the ICO, along with a substantial percentage of the tokens that would be issued to the public. That deal alone, court documents say, resulted in a payout of $6 million in Ethereum and Bitcoin, plus ICO tokens that were worth millions of dollars at the time. McAfee has been detained in Spain since last fall. His extradition remains pending. Friday's allegations are just the latest in a long string of legal issues for the antivirus entrepreneur. A 2012 Wired feature detailed McAfee's run-ins with authorities in Belize, who raided his home on suspicions of drug manufacturing and would later name him as a person of interest in the murder of a neighbor, Gregory Fall. McAfee hid out in Guatemala until a reporter inadvertently revealed his whereabouts in the metadata of a published photograph. He was arrested on immigration charges, denied asylum, and sent back to the United States. In the years since, McAfee fashioned himself into a cryptocurrency guru, particularly over his eccentric and at times unhinged Twitter account. He infamously pledged in 2017 that he would eat his dick on national television if the value of 1 Bitcoin did not hit $500,000 by July 2020. The 75-year-old now faces up to 80 years in prison from this round of charges alone, suggesting a life spent recently on the run may have finally hit the brakes. What is your opinion about insane fraud of John McAfee? Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon for more updates and notifications, Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.